Am I wrong? Hello. Hello, good morning. Let's fix my camera a little bit here. Let's see here what we got going on here. I'm sorry about that. Kind of a little bit close here. Let's see. I guess that's good. That's good. We're just doing some backgrounds today. I'm feeling good today after everything I've been through, in and out of the hospital twice in 1 month, and so I'm feeling really good today. It's kind of hot, but it's supposed to get to 120 today, but my butt's staying inside. So I was kind of bored and thought I'd just taking it easy. I'm gonna make some backgrounds. What? Why? Oh. So this one is almost done. I just want to put some, oh wait. I want to try. Yeah, I hear you guys. I wanted a little bit of purple in there, but I want to see how this works. I don't think this is going to be bright enough. I use my stamp pads for all sorts of things, not just for stamping. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'll just add a few of them. It's not as bright as I wanted it to be. Looks like everybody's kind of sleeping in this morning. Even my hubby is trying to. Let's see, where do I want to stick this right here? Okay. All right, we'll leave this one like this. It's only like, oh, it's almost 9 o'clock here in California. So I just did this one this morning. I make these so much because I like to die cut with them. I use them as backgrounds in journal pages, just all different things. Oh, these 2 flies are not leaving me alone today. So let's do another one. I use sprays, paints, all different kinds of things. But first, I gesso. I think everybody pretty much knows how backgrounds go. Everybody has their own ways of doing them. Kind of want to spray through a stencil too, but I need to gesso first. First things first. So it looks like our weather for the next 3 days is going to be between 115 and 120. And then it looks like after that will be like one day it said 97 was the high and then 100. So I'm hoping that this is our last big heat wave. I mean, it's already going to be the 2nd week of September. Usually we start cooling off by the 3rd week of September. Not cooling off too much, but enough to where it's, you know, you don't have a heat stroke out there. I like to make a lot of backgrounds too because I sell them. People love to buy the backgrounds I make. And somebody told me, well, you should copy them, photocopy your backgrounds, because I wish some of my favorite ones, are long gone. Somebody's used them and cut them up or whatever, they did with them. But some of my favorite ones, have been sold, and I wish I can have them back to use for other things that I would like. So now I'm photocopying them, my favorites at least. Well, almost all of them, the ones that turn out good. And I just can't decide whether people would want the copy or if they want the original. I'm open. It doesn't matter to me. The one good thing about taking the copy is if you do artwork on top of it, you don't have to worry about any of it bleeding or anything like that. But if you take the original and I use, say, dilution sprays on it, then of course it will bleed, or you know what I'm saying. I already got some on there. I don't know how long I'll stay live for. It's been a while since I've been live. Of course, since before my hospital stay. But I go live once in a while with my friend Tina and sometimes Joe. But I'm just trying to get back into the mood of things because I've been pretty sick. All because of a stupid gallbladder. I'm working in a Halloween journal, but I didn't feel like messing with it today. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know a gallbladder could get so sick like that. It turned me septic. And then I was in the hospital for 4 days, and then they had to stick a drain tube in me because it was too infected to do the surgery. So I had this drain tube in me for 5 weeks, and then the home health nurse was supposed to be flushing it every day, and she didn't know that, or she said it wasn't in her orders. And so my drain tube got clogged and infected, so I was in the hospital for another 3 days. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, but every time it's still too swollen, it's still too swollen, I've heard people say that, or the doctors say that some people have to leave these drain tubes in up to 12 weeks because of the inflammation that a gallbladder can take on. And I just thought, wow, just hurry up and get it gone. Don't need it. I mean, I understand what it does, but it's been more of a hassle than anything. So where are we going to start? We are going to, let's see, use some paint. Let's see. Well, I like that cobalt turquoise. Or no. Bright aqua green and purple. Oh, that's a cobalt teal. No. wants black. I don't want black. Aw, thank you, Vanessa. So since you have had yours removed, people that I've talked to say it's very simple. It's very simple, in and out, basically surgery. I mean, like, there's like no downtime, I guess. And you're really not in pain from it, I'm guessing. I'm going to brayer some of these colors on. We'll do some stenciling after that or something. You were in so much pain from it. Yeah, see, so many people, I didn't have no type of pain. I was sitting here crafting with my friend, and all of a sudden my stomach just started hurting. And I said, I have to go. My stomach's hurting. And then from there until the next morning, nothing but severe pain. And finally, I went to the hospital. Wow. See, I wonder why it causes so much pain. I don't. I mean, the pain made me feel like I was dying. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh, get out of there. Let's see. Get this thing down. Yeah. I'll be glad when this is over. I probably don't see the surgeon until possibly until the beginning of October, but maybe the end of September. I'm so hoping. They can't just. It took away my whole half of my summer for swimming. I can't swim because of this drain too. And I'm just going to do a little bit because there was a lot of, the pink was a lot last time. Let's do little dots. Aww. 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 Bless their little hearts. I just wish they'd take it, but they keep saying, no, it would be a longer recovery for you. The incision would be bigger if we took it out while it's swollen. And I'm just thinking, my gosh. It's one thing after another. And I didn't even want to be in the hospital anyways this last time. It was because it was the nurse's fault. You know, they should have been flushing my drain tube. You know, you don't get no visitors in the hospital, and you just sit and watch people walk by, you know. Oh, you don't even have a scar? Oh, nice. Wear a bra because it'll get in the way, move it, irritate it, whatever. So they informed me it wouldn't be a good idea to wear a bra. And we're going on 5 weeks now that I've had this. And that's not good. Yeah, I know. That's not good at all. You know, and I want to put one on, but I'm afraid I'm going to mess something up. I was even thinking like, even like a sports bra one that's a little bit bigger. That way it wouldn't really rub. I don't know. I'm over it almost. They would just do this surgery. But thanks to my craft, and it keeps me sane. All right, let me dry this. Oh, you know what? I noticed that. Well, when I was in the hospital the first time, 5 weeks ago, I was on the cardiac floor because something happened where when I was septic, um, my heart, it's called troponins or something with my heart. It was elevated. But that was because I was septic, but they didn't know that at the time. So they ran all these heart tests and put me on the cardiac floor. And those nurses were great, really great. But then when I went back just last week and I was there for 3 days, I was on a different floor, and they just had no heart. Nurses these days, I don't think, I mean, not all of them, you know, but a lot of them don't have the heart anymore. Because to me, like nurses, doctors, teachers, things like that, they don't get that job because they have to. Like, you know what I mean? They get those types of jobs because they want those jobs. And if you want to be a nurse, you should be able to have a nice, caring heart if you're going to take care of people. You don't just be a nurse because you have to. All right. That's nice and dry. Now I was thinking doing stenciling with I'll try the bubblegum pink. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for a stencil here. Give me 1 second. Oh, maybe we'll just use this one. Where's my sponge? I'm not sure how this pink is going to look over these colors, but we'll just give it a try. It's all for fun. That's okay. I am too. I appreciate you chatting with me. Let's start up here. I know in some areas it's going to make it look a different color because, but it should be all right. I at least want to be able to see the design in it because I'm also going to add black, I believe. I think I always just about add black. I don't know. I very rarely go live on my own anymore. I mean, I like to, but I think sometimes it's funner when you're live with other people, you know. There's always someone to talk to. It doesn't feel so quiet, you know. Yeah, I do. It's one of the things I'm known for is my backgrounds. I mean, I do all kinds of other things, but I've only been a crafter for 3 years now. I mean, I knew nothing about crafting prior to 3 years ago. Nothing. I mean, I knew what stencils and paint stuff were, but I never thought I would get into it like I have. My son, William, or Billy, he inspired me. Yeah, I think I've seen one of your lives before because your name looks so familiar. So I've probably run across one of your lives before. All right. It's time to see. Did I miss anywhere? I don't think so. Let's see what I come up with. Well, not so bad. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get a background done, depending on what size of paper I use. Actually, I think I'm going to bring in some white with one of my foam stamps. Oh, I just had to do all some of that stuff the other night. I had these files that I got a bunch of files from Etsy for Halloween and stuff, you know, digital files, and I had to go through and I put them all in a file and rename some of them because some of them have weird names, but I had to rename a few of them because so I would know what they were. But it takes a while to do things like that. Definitely does. Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. It's just it's the story of our lives, huh? We got to clean this and do that, and yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna try this one, stamp white. See what happens. I can only fit a few, but this is only the only white I have, and it's thick, so I gotta see how it's gonna. It should be all right. It's just pretty thick. It's getting on there though. I got these foam stamps from Joggles. They're really cool, but they were pretty pricey. Um, it was like $8 for this one. I mean, that was just a one-time thing, you know. I just wanted to try them, so I got like 5 of them. Okay, cool. You can barely see it in there, but you can see it. That's what I like. When I first got these stamps, I was like, how in the world am I going to... Oh, somebody's peeling out there. How in the world am I going to get the paint on these? And somebody told me, use a brayer. I was live. And I was just like using a paintbrush, and it was taking forever. And they were like, no, use a paint or use a brayer. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid sometimes. You don't like foam stamps? Well, I don't like the real kind of kiddish ones. I don't. But I like mixed media stuff a lot, and I like abstract stuff. So I think that's why I was turned on to these. Like I have that one. There, I don't have just like regular foam stamps. These are the ones that I end up. Oh, this one here says artist. If you can kind of see, but you know, they're just like abstract ones. If you can kind of see that one. But yeah, and this one here is like a coffee stain. Oh, you can't really see it because I use black on there. But it's 3 little circles. But those are the only foam stamps I own right there, just the 6. Yeah, join us in chat. We don't bite. I'll put another little one right here. do. So, Vanessa, what kind of crafting do you do? Do you do the paper craft stuff too? And, or are you into just something different, resin or? Yes. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my sister's like that. Oh, are you okay with doing alcohol inks, though? Or anything like that you have to stay away from? I'll use this one. Using another foam stamp. I guess it's a foam stamp kind of a background today. I like this one. I've only used this one once. It's already like 100 degrees out and it's only 9:30 in the morning. Summer needs to be over with if it's going to have temperatures like this. Don't get me wrong, I like summer. I really do. But not when the temperatures get to be like 120. There's no need for that. Yeah, I don't either. If we're going to do anything, we're going to do it early or if we had to, it'd be after 7 o'clock at night because it's still really hot. And it's so sad. There's so many homeless camps here, and I just don't know how they do it. I mean, there's cooling centers, but all of them don't choose because a lot of them have dogs. And, you know, you can't go to the cooling center with a pet. They just don't allow it. So most of the, I think this art rug has had it for today. I need a new one. My husband, he goes, well, when we go to Harbor Freight, like everybody's got to have art rags and stuff they use, to wipe up. So we get ours from, my husband found them a good price at Harbor Freight. He gets like a pack of 12 of these kinds of microfiber ones. And they last a while. They really do. I do want to put shimmer mist on this. You won't be able to see it, of course, but if you had it in front of you, you would be able to see the shimmer I'm putting on it. See, that's so shimmery. Oh, you can see it in there a little bit. But from start to finish, that's basically 40 minutes, 39 minutes, basically, to do this background. From gesso, well, that's talking a little bit too. See, like I was saying at the beginning, I sell my backgrounds. Well, not all the time, but from time to time. And a nice way to be able to keep them myself too is I copy them now. But what I don't know is if people that buy them, if they would rather have the original or the copy. I'm going to show you. Oops, I'm going to show a copy. So they don't look so bad. I'm gonna show the original, and then I'm gonna show copy. Like these are the originals, of course. They're bigger and bigger papers. But I ended up copying them, and they turn out, I think, really good. I only copied them on 65-pound cardstock. But, oh, this is one of my jelly prints. Oh, you would prefer the copy? Like, that's a good idea, because if you were to put something on top, you wouldn't have to worry about it bleeding if there was any kind of sprays that are, See, I mean, I think the copies, this is the copy of this one. I think it turned out good, And this one goes to this one. Obviously not as big, but, I mean, they turn out good. So I think I'll do that next time I go to sell them. I'll ask them because it doesn't matter to me. I just want a copy of mine to keep because there's so many backgrounds I loved so much and then sold them. But now I'm going to copy them. But I know it's only been 42 minutes, ladies, but I'm getting worn out. Vanessa, I appreciate you sitting here chatting with me. I don't have a lot of energy to stay on for a long time, so it was nice to come on for a little while. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll be back today or tomorrow with a friend. Sometimes I craft with them. And I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and stay out of the heat. Bye, everybody. Bye for now. I had one this morning.